Hello and welcome to Cosmological Arguments. I'm your host, John Bannan. The argument from waves. The argument from waves proves the existence of God by demonstrating that the smallest areas of the universe must be caused in order to propagate waves, and therefore the universe as a whole must be caused by an uncaused immaterial change agent we call God. We observe in the cosmos that the smallest things cause the largest things. Because the smallest things in the universe are caused, then the largest things in the universe must also be caused. We observe that waves propagate through the smallest areas of the quantum field in the universe, such as gravitational waves and electromagnetic waves. Indeed, all the smallest particles and quantum entities in the cosmos have a wave-particle duality. Any wave of a thing is contingent on the existence of the thing. However, the thing must change in order for a wave of the thing to exist. Anything that changes is caused by the change. Therefore, anything with a wave must be a caused thing. Because the smallest areas of the quantum field in the universe must change in order to carry their waves, then the quantum field encompassing the entire universe must also be caused. Hence, the universe itself cannot be uncaused. A changed thing is caused by the change. The thing before the change cannot cause the change because it existed prior to the change without the change. The changed thing cannot cause the change because it did not exist prior to the change to be able to cause the change. Consequently, the cause of the change not existing in physical reality before or after the change must not exist in physical reality. Because the universe is caused by change, this immaterial change agent causes all physical reality. Because all physical reality is caused by this immaterial change agent, then this immaterial change agent must be uncaused, because there is nothing available to cause it. This immaterial change agent cannot be self-created, because it is impossible for something to cause itself, because it cannot exist before it is created. We call this uncaused immaterial change agent God. So the argument from waves basically says that we know that the universe must be caused because waves can propagate through the quantum field. That's a scientific fact. And because the universe must be caused, then the universe can't be uncaused. And it also means there must be something that causes the existence of the universe or causes the existence of physical reality. And because because this thing causes physical reality can't be its cause. And since there's nothing else that can cause it, it must be uncaused. We call this immaterial um, change agent God. So the universe consists of the quantum field. The quantum field is in every corner of the universe. And we know this because the quantum field is responsible for creating particles, such as light. The electromagnetic field uh, allows for light to propagate. So it's a change in the electromagnetic field that creates light, that is light. And because we can see light in the most distant reaches of the visible universe, we know that the electromagnetic field is everywhere in the universe. Um, another wave would be a gravitational wave, which is caused by a change in the gravitational field of space-time. And we know that the gravitational field is everywhere because we can see the effects of gravity everywhere in the universe, everywhere we look. Uh, just in, stars themselves are caused by a collapse of matter, which is caused by gravitational fields. So we know the gravitational field exists everywhere in the universe as well. Um, well, we know that it's the smallest things that create the largest things. We know that the largest things in the universe are composites made of smaller things. So, because we know the smallest areas of the universe are spanned by the quantum field, and because we know waves can propagate through the quantum field, because we know these particles exist, which are caused by changes in those fields, we know that the universe must be capable of changing. The quantum field is capable of changing because these particles and waves that move through these fields prove that it's changing. So anything that can change is caused by the change. It's a caused thing. So we know that the entire universe, due to the waves that propagate through the universe in the quantum field, must be a caused thing because it can change. So once you know that the universe is in fact a caused thing, all physical reality exists in the universe, so all physical reality is a caused thing. The next question is, well, what caused physical reality? Well, it can't be physical reality because physical reality can't cause itself. Physical reality can't exist prior to its own existence in order to create itself. That's illogical. So there's nothing else. There's just physical reality and this thing that causes physical reality. We know it can't be physical reality that causes physical reality, and there's nothing else. So this thing cannot be caused by something else because there's nothing else available to cause it. So it must be an uncaused thing. So that which causes the universe is, in fact, an uncaused immaterial agent, change agent that we call God. In science, we know that oscillations of the electromagnetic field cause photons, and photons are particles of light. It causes waves of light. We also know that oscillations of the gravitational field of space-time can cause gravitational waves. In fact, just recently, the instrument called LIGO, LIGO, detected gravitational waves for the first time, and they're often caused by two black holes merging together, creating ripples in space-time, and we've detected that. So the gravitational waves were predicted by Einstein almost a century ago, but we just recently detected them. So we know space-time itself can change. The gravitational field of space-time can change. The curvature of that space-time can change, allowing the propagation of gravitational waves. And we also know that all particles have a wave-particle duality under quantum mechanics. This is caused by oscillations in the probability distribution of the wave function. So at the smallest levels of the universe, we know that waves propagate, and that could only happen if the quantum field can change. And that means the quantum field has to be capable of change, which means it's a caused thing. It has to be a caused thing. So when you think about change, what is change? Well, something changes. And the thing before it changed is not the cause of the change, because if it contained the cause of the change, it would have already changed. So it can't have the cause of the change within it. And the thing of the changed thing after the change, we know that that can't be the cause of the change because it didn't exist prior to the change. So it can't possibly be the cause of the change. So in physical reality, we know that before the change, the thing that existed before the change, and the thing that existed, the change thing, after the change, neither of which can cause the change. So the change itself must be caused by an immaterial, non-physical reality. Simple logic. Um, so, what is this immaterial change? Well, I've done videos explaining occasionalism, but the idea is quite simple, that the change itself, the cause of change, is a timeless act by God under occasionalism, where God creates each moment of time, each frame in the moment of physical reality, the present moment of physical reality. Then he annihilates it, and then he creates the next one. And it's that constant act of conserving the universe through these acts of creation and annihilation in a timeless act is what explains change and the experience of the present moment of time. So the thing before the change is really just that. And then it's in the frame of present reality. God destroys that frame, and then he creates a new frame. And then that has the thing as it has been changed. So then that thing appears. But the change itself is an act, the cause of the change itself is an act by God. Um, Now, some people might say, well, the cause of the change is an illusion. They'll say the block universe is a real thing, and that what you're really talking about is adjoining slices of the block universe and how something changes its appearance in each slice. But the movement from one slice to the next, they'll say, is an illusion. They'll say that time is an illusion or trick of the mind. But no one's ever been able to adequately explain how that is possible. That's just some cheap answer they give because they don't want to give up on the idea that the block universe is real. And the block universe has no mechanism in it that allows for a change from one slice to the next. And for that reason and other reasons, the block universe simply is not real. But I just wanted to give you the other explanation someone might give for the cause of change. But the point is that there has to be this immaterial, uh, uncaused change agent that is responsible for the creation and the existence of the universe. If you want to use a symbol for this cosmological argument, I would use this. So this represents a wave, and this is representing that the cause of the wave is an immaterial foundational reality, and it also forms a cross. So there's Christianity symbolizing there as well. All right, well, I hope you like that cosmological argument, and check out the other videos giving the other cosmological arguments. Take care.